Today I'm doing a special review on a special new segment of mine called Throwback Thursday. It's when I review older games from the past generation from 360 PS3 era, and I review them in a current gen mind state while their offer is to us on Games with Gold or PS Plus. So without further ado, I like to get started on this brand new segment of mine, which will be at random moments of the month. It might not be at the start of the month, might be in the middle of the month, might be the last week of the month itself, but it's going to be a brand new segment that I'm introducing to you guys, and we're going to kick it off with Tron Evolution that was offered to us on Games with Gold, and it has backwards compatibility on Xbox One. So without further ado, make sure you get that light cycle ready, make sure you get your disc leveled up, and make sure you get that light tank down the railway, and let's get started.
That's right, folks. The first Throwback Thursday review is Tron Evolution, first released in 2010 on Xbox 360 and now being offered in 2016 on Xbox One backwards compatibility as a Games with Gold free title. You play as a security monitor at Tron City, protecting Kevin Flynn and keeping the peace between the ISOs and the basics. Everything is fine until corrupted data begins to attack in the Tron world. A corrupted ISO named Abraxas begins to put the city in danger, and also another story of deception from within begins to unwind. It's up to you as a security monitor to save Tron City and stop the corruption. Also featuring in Tron Evolution is its multiplayer mode, which has online multiplayer with others that either consist of 4 multiplayer game modes: Team Disintegration, which is Team Deathmatch; Disintegration, which is regular Deathmatch; Bit Runner, which is Capture the Flag with the major Tron twist; or Power Monger, which is Domination from Call of Duty. Tron Evolution also gives you the choices of whether or not you want to have bots in your gang alongside your human players, or just human players altogether. Tron Evolution has multiplayer set for your liking and what you want to customize it to altogether in Tron Evolution. Tron Evolution is also set between the first Tron movie and the last one released in 2010 called Tron Legacy. It sets up as a catalyst of what happened between the downtime of both films and serves as the beginning of why Stan Flynn began to look for his father Kevin Flynn in Tron Legacy. Basically being the follow lead point for said movie, Tron Evolution does a solid job being the flagship in-between point for said movies and even serving as a what happened for Tron Legacy. It handles the in-between for the timeline well and brings new fans up to speed if they don't know what happened.
Now see, back in the 360 era, I wasn't particularly focused on Tron Evolution or really hyped about the game or really looking forward to it or anything, but I knew when it hit Games with Gold for free, and I told myself I was going to try it, I'm going to see how it is, if I like it or not. And while there's some things I dislike about Tron Evolution, there is some redeeming qualities that Tron Evolution has. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you the pros.
My first pro for Tron Evolution is that honestly the multiplayer of this game is actually really fun. It takes your security monitor from the story and the level that he is and puts him to a grid with a lot more other security monitors and let you battle it out within whatever mode map they put you on. You have Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Capture the Flag, all on small to large scale maps that include the light cycle and light tanks being used in the midst of game grid combat as well. It's actually really cool to have it in action and really fun when the match is intense. It's a pro for me. My next pro is that Tron Evolution has a star power cast when it comes down to its voice actors, including those from Tron Legacy. You have Olivia Wilde, Bruce Boxleitner, James Frank, Jensen Ackles, Fred Tatasciore, Nolan North, Laura Bailey, and many more. The star power within the actual voice acting itself is really top notch, and the voice acting itself is pretty good within Tron Evolution. Nothing shoehorned or over the top is actually well done in Tron Evolution. It's definitely a pro for me. My last pro for Tron Evolution is that the action segments on the light cycles or light tanks are actually the bread and butter of this game sometimes. They do a really cool job of making the light cycle feel fun at high speed and make you watch whatever tricky corner or sharp hairpin turn you're doing to make whatever you come around. The light tanks feel great and powerful within those segments to use those in. Just barreling through majority of your enemies and shooting everything in your way. It's quite definitely one of the better remarks about Tron Evolution, and it's quite the quality whenever you're driving these vehicles. It's definitely a pro for me.
Now see, when I was playing through Tron Evolution, there were some glaring problems and issues that needed to be addressed, talked about, and fixed immediately. Because when I was playing through that game, there were a lot of problems that I had with Tron Evolution. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you the cons.
My first con for Tron Evolution is the story itself. While it has its bits and pieces of good segments and okay moments, overall the story doesn't solidify the shocking suspense it's going for. Leaves you asking some questions as to why the purpose behind some of these motives, introduces a character that doesn't get fully explained, and just overall has some very underwhelming moments that can be seen coming from a mile away. For a Tron fan, you may enjoy this story, but for newcomers who don't know, the timeline is off-putting and really doesn't explain a lot of the things going on. It's the con for me. My next con for Tron Evolution is the clunky controls and game mechanics. The game has really off-putting controls that doesn't seem to mesh well with the game itself. Certain buttons respond later than usual, the pull-off with the stick doesn't coordinate at times, sometimes the game itself won't read your step that you're attempting to take, then the game mechanics are pretty upsetting at times as well. The game's camera is wonky, it bounces all over the place within the game while you're trying to do the bad platforming puzzles, which doesn't help during. It's definitely a con for me. My next con in Tron Evolution is the very majorly underwhelming boss fights. It's not really a real boss fight, just a fight with a major villain where they give you the simplest pattern here to figure out during the boss fight, to where it's really simple and not complex at all. They truly don't switch it up enough to give you something to enjoy during these boss fights. It usually has the same occurrence within all of them. Fight, weaken boss takes over some kind of charge weapon, and beat charge weapon, beat boss, and that's a major disappointment and a major con for me. My last and final con for Tron Evolution is that the enemies that are thrown at you are very repetitive. It's the minor enemies, then the common variants, then rinse and repeat. You don't really see the special archetypes until nearing the end of a chapter, or they're just there to be complete filler for an upcoming boss fight. It's fun to see the other than true action, but for the most part you don't. It's the same kind of common enemy for whatever kind of enemy you fight, between the virus-filled ones and the sentry bots to include. It's very upsetting with all the possibilities that could come from Tron. It's a con for me. But all in all, Tron Evolution is a cool throwback title to play really quickly. It does have its redeemable factors like its fun as hell multiplayer, its star-powered assisted cast within and voice acting, and the wonderful action segment on the light cycles and tanks. But with the almost predictable story, awful controls, very underwhelming boss fights and repetitive enemies, this game can also turn some off as well. I'll be giving Tron Evolution a 2.5 out of 5.
Alright guys, that concludes my Throwback Thursday review of Tron Evolution. If you have a game that you want me to review for the 360 or PS3 era, you can always add me on Twitter or send me a DM with a game request that you want to see, or hit me up on Twitch with a game that you want to see. Both are going to be in the description box below, my Twitch and my Twitter. Or you can drop a comment on this video what you want to see, or you can send me a private message on YouTube saying, hey, I want you to review such and such and such and such, and I'll definitely see what I can do for you guys on the Throwback Thursday segment. Remember, Throwback Thursday may not come as quick as you want, but it'll still be coming. Also, introducing a new segment I'm going to be doing, which is multi-reviews. Quick, brief reviews on games I may have missed out on, such as Firewatch, The Witness, and many more games that I probably have missed out on that I didn't get a chance to review just yet. I know you guys have been waiting for that, and I will be getting to you guys as soon as possible. Also, the regular reviews will still be coming. Don't worry about that, guys. I'm not going to just be lazy and wait to do things and everything like that. The regular reviews still be coming. Mirror's Edge, Catalyst, Umbrella Corps, Star Ocean 5. Many games to review that's going to be coming to you guys, because you guys are awesome and I love all of my watchers, viewers, shoppers, whatever you guys want to be called. I love all of you guys. So we're going to be doing that. It's going to be Throwback Thursdays, multi-reviews, and the regular reviews are still going to be coming. I never forget about you guys. And also to my Let's Play watchers, be ready. Heavy Rain is coming next week. It's going to be an awesome week. We're going to be doing it big. We're going to be heavy raining it up. So to my Let's Play fans, we're going to be doing it. And if you want to follow me on my Twitch and Twitter, let me link in the description box below. If you want to check out my last review, which is on Inside, which was a brand awesome game, you can check that out. It'll be linked in the description box below. And until next time, until the next video, guys, we'll tune in, turn up, and throw it down. There's a lot going on this channel, and I'm glad you guys are here. And I'm out.